Welcome to episode 3 of OSFirstTimer Advanced. In this episode, Diana will be attempting to compose Mary Had a Little Lamb in Finale Notepad 2007. Will Diana have what it takes to make a beat, or will she get beat herself? Keep watching to find out. Before we begin, let me note that Finale Notepad 2007 is a free cut-down version of a notation program called Finale, created by Make Music, which has many more features and has been used for scoring music in films such as Spider-Man 2, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and Ratatouille. The version we are using was released at the end of 2006 and did not have full Windows Vista support, so we will be using it on Windows XP. You do have 5 I don't knows, which are one-sentence questions that will be answered with one-sentence responses. However, see if you can go without using any of these. So your task is to use Finale Notepad 2007 to make the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Now, just before you have a go of this yourself, I'm going to let you hear what I've prepared earlier on this computer using this program. But just close your eyes, just so the viewers can see how it's done. This is what it should sound like. Can be any instrument. Guess what instrument it is once you hear it.
That's a flute. A
flute, yep, you got the right instrument. Okay, you can now open your eyes, get going, open up the program and start. So Finale Notepad 2007.
What's Fruity Loops?
That's another program that we were going to do, but I think Finale Notepad's a bit easier.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So the title of your song.
Well, you said to do Mary Had a Little Lamb, actually.
Okay, and who's the composer of this song?
The one and only.
Okay, now it's saying select instruments.
Can I do an out organ? Or does it have to be the same instrument?
No, you can use whatever instrument you like. This program allows you to do multiple instruments, but I won't get you to use multiple ones. Okay?
I wouldn't know how to use...
Now...
Oh, woodwinds. What's that?
Flute, recorder,
I see,
and
that's all those ones. You can see I'm not really familiar with the...
Now, if you do manage to do Mary Had a Little Lamb and you still got some time at the end...
Chorus, soprano. I want to do Mary Had a Little Lamb and soprano. That would be fun. Or bass. Mary had a little lamb. More like a horror. Okay, plucked strings. You wouldn't want to pluck your strings. No, you know what? I'm going to stick with my organ.
Do you think it would be identifiable if you played it on an organ? Do you think you would be able to know?
I think it would be identifiable on any instrument because it's such a, common tune. Okay, so we're going to do organ.
You have not selected any instrument, so you have actually not selected the instrument properly.
Oh, well, add. Okay, next.
Now, what time signature? You've got 2x2. You just selected the default time signature.
Oh, okay, that's good. I didn't even know I accidentally clicked something.
And you even spelt Mary Had a Little Lamb wrong.
Oh, let me get rid of that.
You can modify it.
Oh, you can go on that.
You need to use some kind of a tool that you believe might be usable to edit this text. What tool?
That.
Okay, and how do you think you might edit it? I'll give you a clue. No, it's possible to edit it. That's how you move it. You're spot on with that spot though. It's all to do with the spot. You've got to do something to that spot.
I can't do anything to that
spot. Well, you've been using one specific type of click recently.
Right-clicking it. Edit text. Oh, wait a second.
See?
Edit text.
Now that should count as an I don't know.
No, it didn't.
But I'm being nice. But remember, at any time in this episode, you can use an I don't know.
It either goes to the front or the back. I'll just have to retype it. This is silly. Oh, now look at this. Is so silly now.
I don't think this is the best ever. You can't even get the title right. Okay, now it's time. Play Mary Had a Little Lamb. What does this look like to you right now?
That's a...
Do you think you drag it?
Maybe you do. No, you don't drag it. It doesn't seem to want to drag. I don't know. But don't count that as an I don't know.
You just said I don't know.
I don't... No.
Well, if you don't know...
I'm not sure, which is not an I don't know. Text tool. Double click and add a text block. Double click. Okay. Ah! I read the little thing at the bottom and that's what happened. But how do I know what that's going to sound like? Mary had... This is terrible. This is going to be so hard. And what's the difference between all these notes?
Well, put your cursor over them and it tells you what it is.
32nd note, a 16th note, that means nothing to me. 8th note.
If you want to know what they actually mean, I can tell you what they mean. Or you could experiment yourself and try to work out what they are.
Mary had a little lamb. Look, that one looks okay, so I'll just do him. Oh, maybe I should do him too. Oh, there we go. Not quite.
Now you've got 2 notes playing. That's almost like doing 2 keys of the organ at once. 3 keys in the organ at once at that one time.
Oh well, bit different. Okay, can I play?
Now, how do you play to hear it?
File, play? No? Wait a sec, here. Oh yeah, of course. Play, the normal. Little lamb, its fleece was okay. A little bit more to go. It's getting carried away there.
It's still playing. The little green thing's moving.
Oh well, stop.
Now it's doing the next. Okay,
you see?
it's just moved on to the next page now.
Oh!
Because it was playing that page.
But there's nothing on that page. Can't it realise that there's nothing there and just stop itself? Or is it just so silly? Okay, so now let's play it again and let's see what I need to do. Oh!
Now it's currently up to that second page, so now it's going to play from that second page till you reset it and tell it to start from the first page.
Oh, it's so silly. It doesn't know what it's doing.
It's still going. You
see,
it's up to page 3 now.
Stupid. Stop it.
Now, how do you get it to start playing from the first page? I'll give you
maybe this.
Actually, I'm not going to give you any clues unless you say I don't know.
I'll just rewind it.
Can you see anything changing when you click rewind?
Not really.
There is a number that was 22, now the number is 10.
1. Here we go. That'll do. And then it goes back there again. And
you didn't rewind all the way. Did you notice what you were doing was working?
Okay, how can we do this?
Remember, if someone were to come in here and work out what song you're playing, they would have to know what song it is without you singing.
That might be a bit difficult. Not very musically talented, I never have been. Can I test these notes? Can I hear them? Because these mean nothing to me.
I'll be honest, the higher the note is on the lines, I'm not musically orientated either, the higher the note is, the higher pitch it is. Lower it is, the lower pitch it is. Well, I think you knew that already.
I think it needs to be lower. How can I just delete those 2 top ones?
Well, is there any deleting tools or an undo or anything? You could try a few different things.
Why would you want to use the feather there?
The tools tell you what they are when you put your cursors over them.
Lyrics.
You put the words in, like under the
Well, that
notes.
would help somebody work out.
No, but they can only hear it. They're blind.
No,
yes,
they're not.
They're blind.
Well, can't we get a person that's not blind?
No.
I can't write anything there. Click a note to add lyrics. Okay, now. Mary.
Why do 3 notes on the keyboard have to be hit?
I don't know.
First note, and then the next one's nothing. It's like it has to be a dramatic style. Mary.
Yes, it does. I told you it's the best one ever. So that's gonna be Mary. But, how do I change these things? How do people write music, honestly? It's so difficult.
Do you think it would be easier to write a song if you weren't trying to copy another song? Like, if I just said, go make a song now, do you think that would be easier?
Yeah.
Exactly. See, that's how people make songs. Because you just put
random things there.
Well, as long as it sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, well, you'll get it eventually. You just put lots of random things and probability has it that eventually one of them is going to sound good. And then that can be your song. I wish I could make my own song.
Well, no, you can do that at the end, but the challenge is to write this, because otherwise there would be no challenge, would there?
Okay, where's a rubber symbol? Oh, that's not a rubber symbol.
Eraser. We've got US viewers. Just for Americans watching, we commonly use the word rubber in Australia as the word that you would use for eraser.
To rub something out. Makes sense, doesn't it? There's nothing here! Why doesn't it have any delete things? What's that?
There is an eraser there.
Well, why can't I see it?
I can see it.
Open, save, print, undo. Okay, oh, now I'm gonna... Good. I'll just start again. Undo everything. We're going to start. Can I hear Is it possible to hear what these notes sound like?
You can ask me and I can tell you, but that'll count as an I don't know.
I think I'm going to do a tie because...
What is a tie? I don't know. What? If I don't know...
Mary, because you got to Mary... Oh, no, maybe they are different notes. Okay, undo that tie.
No, you haven't done it yet. No, don't do that. You've just ruined your title.
Oh,
you might want to go forward.
No.
You might want to go...
Oh, no. Okay. Mary. Okay, undo that last one.
Now, I'll be honest here that I did not use any ties.
Well, I'll get rid of the tie. Tie's gone.
But there's still 2 there.
Oh.
You're redoing them now.
They're gone.
Okay, you've determined the difference between undo and redo. Now, do the song. But do you know the difference between the notes?
Not really. They're all the same to me. I can't read music. I wouldn't have a clue.
What is a whole note? What is a half note? What is a quarter note? What is a 1/8 of a note?
Well,
What's
a whole
the
note is a whole, a half is a half, a quarter, probably
But how does that sound different?
The length of note, like...
How long it sounds?
Yeah.
So a full note would be ooh, and then if you wanted to do 2 fast notes, you might use a smaller one, so...
I think it's a half note.
You know?
Yeah, I think I'm doing a half note.
You
so
think?
I'm on a half note.
You can put 2 half notes down and then listen to how it sounds.
Mary. Yeah, so we go...
You can preview what it sounds like before you place the note down.
Does it just not sound right? Is that half a note? Maybe I need a quarter note.
You can press play and just listen to how it sounds.
No, it's too long. It's too long.
There we go.
Too long. Oh,
so stop.
This silly thing just keeps
Stop,
going.
and then the way to
Do
get
you know
back
what?
to the beginning...
You know how you could make this better? As soon as it's played everything you got there, have some common sense and stop.
Okay, so
No,
just
honestly.
so you're aware, once you press stop, and you have done this, so I'll just confirm what it is, that goes home, so that takes you back to the beginning. So you just press stop, then beginning.
Okay.
So you don't have to keep rewind.
Now, so it's not that. I'm going to do a quarter note. Oh, now I want to
You
delete
can put
these
the
two
notes
things.
here, put the quarter notes here. That means half note you can fit 2 on one of those little bars. Quarter notes you can fit 4 of them on a little bar.
Mary. Oh no, I hate doing that.
Now, do you think it's possible to adjust that note, make it higher or lower, without, like, deleting it? Do you think it's possible? It is, but do you know how to do it?
Wouldn't have a clue.
Do you want to use an I don't know? But you might feel a bit silly because it's very easy. Does it still sound a bit slow?
It does actually.
You've got to stop it though, otherwise it'll keep playing.
Well, that's a fault with this thing. That's a very silly thing that it does. Okay, so I think it's going to be this one. Mary. I don't know how to make it. Let's just listen to that. I think that's too fast. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do. Do you think it is?
Maybe not.
Now,
when you put
something
it that way.
something that might help you. Would you know how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on a piano?
Probably.
Yes.
I mean, I would test.
So
you know.
if you imagine you had on the screen, we'll open Paint for a sec. So if you had over here little keyboard, just it's not a very good looking one. Just imagine it is where you've got a note. Just use your
Looks
imagination.
like very bad teeth.
Just
Crooked teeth.
Just pretend that that is a piano. Now, where would you play on the piano? Would you? So what would you do? Do 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 do.
I think so.
Do. Now, what you've got to understand is, if that was lines of music...
No, I think you'd go backwards, though.
Do, 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 do. You get it?
You should have been a composer.
No.
Oh, no, you're rubbing it all
Yeah,
out.
because that was a very huge hint I gave there. That's beyond an I don't know. That's a do it for me. Okay, so you've now got to... You can kind of discover it yourself, but do note that that you'd be able to work it out from these piano keys, okay? I'll keep that little graphic there next to you. Then you can have this as your little guide on the side.
Little guide on the side. Everybody needs a little guide on the side, I think. Now, let's have a look. I'm just going to start new.
What are you doing?
I don't know. What is this? Why is it doing silly stuff
This
now?
is the lower side of the organ, so this is the bottom.
Oh, wait a sec. Isn't it just the next line?
No, that's not the next line.
Oh, I thought that was the next line.
Because if you play like this, listen to what it's going to sound like. Notice what it does.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
No. Well, you can be a composer and do the music
I'm
for our
going to keep
videos.
that top one.
No, but the thing is, these bottom things, anything in this row, stuff up here, down here, and here will all play at the same time.
That's
so
fine,
almost
it
like
makes
you've got
it
a second
sound
organ.
nice.
No, but the thing is, it has to sound like Mary Had a Little Lamb.
But I said it's going to be the best Mary Had a Little Lamb
No, but
ever.
it's got to sound like a distinct Mary Had a Little Lamb. If I got my sister in here to listen to it, she would have to identify
I'm
this.
going to use up one of my I don't knows.
Okay.
I use the top line, don't I?
You only need to use the top line of every collection of lines.
Yeah.
I'm not a music person. I don't know what you call this top, middle and bottom bar. I'm pretty sure they're called bars, but I don't know what you call them as a collection.
Well, that's very appropriate since Mary Had a Little Lamb. Bar, bar, bar. Okay. Oh, no, that's Bar, bar, black sheep. Bar, bar, black sheep. Well, they've got lambs in them and sheep in them, so they're the same thing. Oh, what's happening now? What's it being so silly?
It's going down in that bottom row now.
Yeah, but it's not doing that. See how I had that with the 4?
Yeah.
It's not doing that there.
Because you clicked in the wrong spot and it's decided, hey, if you're going to go over here, that means you don't want to put any more here, and it's just put a break there saying don't play any more music there.
But I didn't say anything of the sort.
No, I know you didn't, but it's where you click. So if I'm clicking in here, it's going, okay, add a note here. Now you could fit another 5 of these, because an 8th note means you can fit 8 in this little thing. But if you click in the next area, see how this is an area? It's like break.
I want to get rid of this because I don't actually like that.
I think you just need to undo everything.
Okay, I'm going to start
from the beginning. One more. Imagine how you'd play it. Now put the keys there the way you play it, and if you can find out the exact way you play it, you can translate the keyboard on the virtual piano to that. What? No.
Mary had a little lamb.
No, but there's no person singing along to it. There's a blind person listening to it, and they've got to distinguish that it's Mary Had a Little Lamb. See the circle bit? That circle bit can sit in between a line. That's a note down. That's the note down. See? So a line counts. It's not all of them fit in between the lines.
I thought they were supposed to fit in.
They can sit on a line and in a... So it might be something like that, and then the next note down is there. So the next note on the keyboard
that's
is
a big
down
hint,
there,
actually.
okay?
Thank you very much. I would never have...
Now that counts as an I don't know, because that was a very big hint. Okay, so you've used 2 I don't knows.
I know.
Oh yeah, on the keyboard you do it backwards, but for the sake of...
Okay, I think that's how you do it.
Okay. Now where does it go? So it's got to go there.
Oh no.
That's okay, it's movable, it's movable. How do you move it?
How?
There you go, so you just click and drag it lower or higher.
Wait a sec, I think I'm getting it. Okay, play this, let's see.
You did that.
That's done! It sounded like it without even me putting words there.
Yeah, see, it sounds like it because that's the thing. It can sound like something because that's what it is. You've actually put the right...
Oh, that is so
However,
funny.
I'll be honest.
What?
Just for viewers watching, she has used the wrong time signature.
What is that supposed to mean?
That doesn't matter. It's basically how many notes you can fit in a bar. You shouldn't be able to fit 8 in for this song, but that's okay because you can still make it sound, even though it's not correct, it can still sound the same.
But this is the best ever one.
So she hasn't used the right time signature.
Little lamb. So I've got to copy that now. In this bar, I'm going to do little lamb. Oh, what happened?
That one just fell down.
Oh, get up. Don't fall down.
It's actually giving you quite a big hint when it did that though.
And a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. I think it's got to go up again. Let's just play this. Let's
okay, rewind first. Now,
that didn't sound right.
Now, what you've done...
I think I'm going to shift something down.
There's 2 mistakes there.
Oh, little lamb. Okay, so let's move it down.
Got to be careful there. Do it precise over the note, so cover that circle precisely.
You wouldn't want to have a shaky hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Go away. No. There's got to be a break there. Okay, so I want to... Oh, no, but
Now-
how do I delete that?
Now, there are two ways you can do this. It's the correct way and the wrong way, okay?
Who would do the wrong way?
No.
But if the wrong way achieves the result in the end, isn't it the right way?
No, but-
Another right way?
To get the song exactly right...
But it's just got to sound like it.
I know,
don't
I
have
know,
to. The
I know,
task
I
was
know.
not get the song
I know.
exactly right.
I know,
The
but-
task was sounds like.
Just, I'll give you a clue. This is a clue. It's not an I don't know, and it's not going to help you, but you can question the clue to turn it into an I don't know, which will help you. So basically, the clue is, it may not sound like it, but in Mary Had a Little Lamb, they're not all eighth notes.
I just want to delete those last...
There is an eraser tool that you can click on notes to delete them.
Oh, where is that eraser tool? Wait. The feather, lyrics, repeat, articulation, smart shape tool. It doesn't look very smart shaped. Wouldn't have a clue. Measure
Voice up.
tool. Key signature tool. Eraser!
Yep, there it is, and it looks like one too. So
Oh!
you didn't click the eraser. You
happened?
missed it. Now
How
it's
can I
clicked.
miss it?
You missed. Now see how it's got that eraser? There you go.
I think I've got to go up a bit. Oh, no.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to add another note. Wait.
Just get rid of the break first.
Where's the break?
That break.
I didn't put the break there.
One there and there somehow.
Well, I don't know how. And what are all those other things at the end
So
of that?
you've somehow and you've split the music onto this side now on.
Oh, no.
The time signature is actually stuffing you up, to be honest.
What's
It
the
would be a
time
lot-
signature?
The amount of notes that you can fit within each bar is making it tricky for you.
I get rid of them there and then they appear on the other side.
No,
What is
they
it?
automatically are put there.
I don't want them.
They're breaks. It just means that these notes should be there. That's what it's saying, based on the time signature you've set. So really, you have to get rid of these and put a note there to stop
But
this
I
problem
don't
from
want to
occurring.
put a note there. Can that break stay there? Just got to... Okay, now let's hear this. Oh, no, that didn't sound right. I think it might be a bit higher. That didn't sound right. Why doesn't it sound right?
Say I don't know and I'll tell you why.
No, I'll work it out myself. It just should sound right. I think it needs to be a bit lower. There. Okay. Huh?
You're on the right track. You can give that a go.
That doesn't sound right.
You're very close. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to double up, you can double up on this I don't know. And if you double up, you can turn it into a do it for me. But that means you've got to use a second I don't know, and I'll just do it for you.
Just do it for me.
Okay, now you've used 4 I don't knows. So the actual solution was this. Let me get rid of these. That's the actual answer. And you may actually notice something there differently that I did, but don't worry. My
This
last
little
note...
thing doesn't have a little fancy thing like
No.
that. That's what it doesn't.
No, that fancy thing doesn't. Actually, I think that means that it's an eighth note, and that's how you determine the difference. But what this actually is, because you've used 2 I don't knows on this one thing, I'm letting you in on the secret. The last note is not an eighth note of the third. The third note here in each of these should be a quarter note rather than an eighth note.
So that one's wrong. But it still sounds right.
It sounds almost right, however, instead of a break there, that's just a longer note.
Well, look, just leave it.
Leave it
because
like
sounds
that.
right.
But it sounds right. But
Yeah.
that's just so you know, that's the answer. I've used a quarter note there. You don't have to change it, but that's how it should have been.
I think I can just repeat that there now. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can repeat that here.
Okay, it is possible to just copy and paste. However, would you prefer to do that or just redraw it? Do you want to copy and paste it?
Oh,
It's
copy
possible.
and paste will probably
There's a copy
be-
and paste tool,
Wait.
which
Yeah.
involves highlighting, then just pasting it where you want to put it.
Wholes, halves, rest. Having a rest while we're trying to compose music, honestly.
A
How would
quarter-
you?
How would you have a
even-
quarter of a rest?
How would you even... a quarter of a... That is so funny. Eighth rest.
But what is your definition? If
16th rest. And what's that? That's like.
you just make a big sound. It's not even a rest. It's just making a pig sound. Why do you make snoring sounds when you have rests?
No,
you don't actually
that's
snore.
just to simulate snoring.
We simulate resting, not snoring.
Oh, I think it's just going to be easier just to
copy
redo it. There's just no, not to copy it. I can't even find the copy.
No, copy it visually rather than copying it.
Yeah, I
properly.
think I'm going to copy it visually. Okay, so is that that's a correct note?
Yep.
There. 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 There.
Now the last one, do 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 do, and then you're done.
Do, 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 do.
You don't know how to finish
No, I
it, do
don't
you?
know. Do, 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 do. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Rub out, rub out, rub out.
Think about how you do it on the piano.
You're confusing me. Just let me do
it. No, just
it.
do 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 do. That's it. Do 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 do. Like think about how you do it.
Do, 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 do. Just wait. I have to start again. I'm all confused now. Do, 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 do. I feel so stupid. Oh, now I have to start again and be stupid all over again.
You distracted yourself by saying how stupid you
You're
are.
distracting me
so then
now.
that
Go away.
made you extend the
Do,
stupidity.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. That's a chorus. That can be the chorus. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I think it's just got to go underneath. Do, 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 do. Not quite.
At
Not
the end.
quite. Okay, let's start again. I don't think so. Something's wrong.
So maybe label on this diagram where to put it. Where would you... In fact, you can draw... Where's the first key that you're going to hit? Do, 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 do. Where are you going to do it?
That'll do.
This one?
Do.
So you're going to start here.
Yep.
Do, one, then what? So the same one again? So
no,
one,
no,
two?
No, I'm confused.
Do, 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 do. How are you going to do it?
I don't know. I'm so confused. Wait, let me try again. I'm so confused. I'm just not musically
If you knew where to do it on the piano, trust me, you'd know where to do it.
Well, I'm
here.
confused, too confused now. I think
Half
this
and I
third
don't know.
one needs to not be an eighth note. That's what the problem is. I think it's supposed to be the one note.
You think the first two are supposed to be
I
the
think
same
so.
note? Congratulations, you've gotten that correct. They should be. However, I'll tell you instantly that that is not the correct location for them right there.
Oh yeah, down one.
So the first two notes are right, but yes, they should be down one.
Oh.
Just that's okay. Misclick can be under.
And just let me get rid of that one because that one's confusing me. So get lost.
That one was actually in the right spot, to be
Was
honest.
it?
Yes.
Okay, undo.
There's only two more notes after this. So you've got two notes left.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, from what you've
I shouldn't have said that.
That sounded all right.
Why do there have to be two notes there, though?
That just sounded really great.
That note can go. Okay.
Oh, but you just got rid of it, and I didn't. I didn't authorise that getting rid of it. No, I think it needs another do at the end. Do.
Do like that. That's what you're saying.
I am. I'm saying that. Yeah, that's it.
Well, if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. From what I was taught at school on how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, it did not have two notes at the end.
Well,
however,
this one does.
Jasmine's going to come here We've got our test subject. Ouch! She's a heavy test subject. We've got our test subject now, and she is going to guess what the song is. Now listen to the song and tell me what you think it is.
Do you know
what? I've heard that while standing.
Okay, now.
It goes do 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 do.
Okay, here we go. Ready? What song is this?
Little lamb.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have that like, its fleece was white as snow. Yeah, that's right. Otherwise we're saying its fleece was white as snow, snow. Yeah, that's right. Get rid of the last one then.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb,
You did it. Now, congratulations.
I
Now,
did it.
at the beginning of the video, you said you wanted to go a bit crazy and make your own song.
I will.
You
know what I think
using
I'll do?
a bunch of random notes, instruments, multiple instruments going at once.
I'll do that.
Let me just give you a bit of inspiration.
Did you say, Mummy, did Mary had a little lamb? I created music. What do you think?
Yeah.
Title. We're going to make it wow. Next.
So no composer, no one made this.
Oh yeah. Actually, immaculate conceptualized music. It just appeared from nowhere. Let's do that.
The new computer virus plays this music randomly at set intervals
Can
on
we
people's
hear
computers.
it? Can we hear it for I don't even know what a piccolo sounds like. Well, I'll add it. Sounds pretty good. So do I add things?
You can add as many as you... Oh, actually, because this is Finale Notepad, it's not the full version of Finale. It's like a El Cheapo basic version. You can only have 4 instruments, I'm afraid. So up to 4 instruments. So pick your 4 that you'd like in there. They just get added into that row.
I'm going to have a soprano sax as well.
Okay. Generally, though, in a song, you don't have all woodwinds, all keyboards, all chords. You generally have a few different types.
Viola, add snare drum. That sounds exciting. Okay, that'll do. So I've got that.
Yep, next.
I've got my things.
Time signature, you can keep it default.
What is time signature?
It's like how many notes can fit on a bar and all of that. It doesn't really matter for you making a crazy song like this. Just leave it at C. Okay, there you go. All that snare drum one looks weird.
Okay.
You're using a 32th of a note?
Well, I'll... Let's just see what this sounds like. Sounds good.
That's your new login sound. No, but seriously, remember you want to try and fill it up so it's quite, you know, so you've got a bit of content to your song. So you keep going along.
No. I'll keep going along. Wait a sec.
Everything on the top row is going to play at the same time as stuff in this row.
Okay, let's just listen to this weird collection of sounds. I like it!
You're putting a lot of breaks in.
Variety. I like it. Let me just play it again. It's just so good.
Why is that so funny?
I can just imagine the person at the end.
People trying to play that.
Oh, that is so good.
There needs to be some more stuff in here.
No, there doesn't. No, you've ruined my thing. Get rid of it. Undo. This is
I don't
my
like
own
this
thing.
threesome thing you've got going on here.
That doesn't
Turn the
sound
threesomes
good.
off.
No, I
And put some
turn
fun stuff
on
in there.
whatever I want to turn on. Get rid of it. No, you just did that. I want that gone.
Or an 8. You can fit quite a lot in there. Don't feel limited. That's a lot of notes in the one key.
Okay.
I like the diddle-a-da-da. That's the end. But there we go. That is her own
fine.
song.
I mean, think about it. If you actually just did a whole stack of these random ones, you'd certainly one day you'd hit the jackpot and something would sound good.
Let me try and do a song.
Pinanist. Pianist.
I'm a music writer, not a word writer.
Pianist.
Even though usually you write stuff. I'm going to use a piano because you'd have to if there was a pianist involved.
Oh yeah, of course.
There's going to be a flute. What?
You've got a big head.
Can you not? Okay, so there's going to be an electric guitar, and here we go.
Can you add two things?
That's a piano, the high piano, low piano.
Oh.
No.
I like that.
What happened if you just went nuts? And let's just say everything was using 32th notes and you're playing multiple notes at once.
No, just get rid of this now. I'll give you mine.
No, this is just to show why you can't randomly click with music. This is a messy sheet of paper. There we go. So it'll be really high up at the end. Okay? So, my truly completed song with craziness at the end. There we go.
Right.
That's why you don't use 30-second notes for every single note when you're playing music. What do you think of this music software?
That says it all.
What do you think of it?
That's great.
What do you think of this music software?
It's pretty good, but as long as you know what you're actually doing.
Okay. Now, do you feel that it's actually easy now? You would be able to make kind of music with this?
If I was musically orientated, yeah. With a lot of trial and error, you would get there with this.
If you were a person who could read a sheet of music like that, do you think a person who doesn't have computer skills would be able to sit down in front of a computer and use this program to design their sheet of music? They can already read music, they know exactly how it works, but do you think they'd be able to use this program to design a piece of music?
With a lot of trial and error, yes.
So you don't think they'd be able to say, oh hey, I'm just going to use this, and they know exactly what these all are? Like,
well, they would.
Because they know how the
They know all the notes, but
work.
I'm saying,
They're
rubbing
clicking a
out,
note.
they'd get the hang of it.
Overall, what would you, for a free little program that's almost like a demo?
Is it really a free
yeah, it's a free little program.
That's pretty good.
But it's like a demo of a full version of a program. One that's much
imagine
more,
the full
with
version.
more features
If you
and
could
stuff.
do this with this version, imagine the full version.
The
You'd
full
go
version,
crazy.
you can go crazy. You can't. It's like more than 4 instruments. You can go as many as you want.
Oh,
I'm pretty
wow.
sure.
So there we go. I've completed the task.
Yep, you've been able to make some music. Now, look out next time when we travel back to the 1990s and try to make some 3D models of fruit and that kind of thing.
Why'd you have to add that in the end?
Well, 3D models. Like a model generally is a person who goes down the catwalk. We're not going to make a 3D model. We're going to design a 3D model within.
I already assumed it was 3D models of things, not models themselves.
Yeah, okay. I hope you enjoyed this episode and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.